Hi everyone, welcome back or to my channel where I will crochet it forward in this tutorial by showing you how to make my sunflower doily pattern. Now I call it a sunflower. This was meant to be a sunflower. It looks like a sunflower to me, but it's really cute, really easy, works up really fast. You have two options in this tutorial. This one is more ruffled, and then if you're not really crazy about the ruffled look, I also incorporated a flat one. I just wanted to show you real quick. This is the one that I show you in the tutorial, and it's really cute. And then here's another one that's made with the ruffle, and that's just one solid color, and I just made like a sunshine, a smiling sun. And then here's one that's just solid color, so it's even very pretty like that. And then this is the flat one. Now this one is just let's see, rows 8, 9, 10. I think it's about 3 or 4 rows where they're just a little different. You do less stitches, of course, for less of a ruffle. And I want to show you these other ones. Here are some other ones I made. I'm sorry, the other ones measure approximately 11 inches, and I did use worsted weight number 4 cotton yarn for those. And then here I got these I don't know if you're like me, but I can't miss a good sale on yarn, and I got these at Hobby Lobby. They were for 62 cents, original price $2.49, and I've had them and I didn't know what to do with them. They're very pretty. One color is Cutie Patootie, number 8. And then this other one is Prairie Sky, looks like number 14. Anyway, I just took them all and, did the different colors, and I just made these different doilies. Now, these only measure around 10, and I had to use a number 4 hook, 4mm hook, because these are a number 3 weight cotton yarn. So I just wanted to show you the different varieties that you could make. Did that one, and then I did this with like the leftover yarn, and literally this is all I had left over. And these all had 117 yards each for both of them. So you could get, some really good pretty doilies out of these little guys. And this again is Yarn Bee Sugar Wheel Cotton Mini from Hobby Lobby. For the sunflower in the tutorial, again, I just used a bunch of my scrap yarn. It's all different brands, but they're all worsted weight, and I separate them like that so I don't mix them up. But what I did is I used 3 different kinds of green, and then yellow, and then orange and red. And you can use whatever colors you have in your stash. You'll also need a 5.5mm crochet hook. Now that's what my yarn recommended. You'll need some scissors, a sewing needle, maybe a stitch marker if that helps. And I always keep a smaller crochet hook on standby to help with the ends. And this is a 2.25mm, and that's just optional. Before we get into the pattern itself, as I started making these, I found an easier way to attach your new color, and I had already recorded the tutorial, so I'm slipping this in, and this is just a pointer, but so like I have round 1 here, and if you make a slip knot and then put it on your hook and then like add your new color, right, hang on to your loop here and then pull up a loop. You have 2 on your hook. So that's a single crochet, chain 2, and then go right into your pattern. So that made it look a lot easier. And I know I did it a couple times in the tutorial, and I did not want to confuse anybody, but yeah, that really helps a lot in terms of your doily looking very neat. Okay, so let's move on to the tutorial. Round 1. So we're going to have to need to make a magic circle. You can make yours any way you want. You can do the chain 3. It's up to you. And I'm going to make mine my way. Sorry about that. So this pattern works up with extended double crochets and alternate chain 2s. And so the first thing we're going to do is make an alternate chain 2, which is a single crochet and 2 chains. That's going to count as our first extended double crochet. Now we're going to need to make 11 extended double crochets, and this is very easy. You just yarn over, pull up a loop, and then pull through 1. That's for your extension, and then finish your double crochet. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Again, yarn over, pull up a loop, only pull through 1 the first time for the extension, and then make your double crochet. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. One more time, 3 on your hook, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So we have 4 and we need 12. I'm going to go ahead and make 8 more, and I'll meet you back. The next thing we want to do is close our circle, and then we want to slip stitch to the to the top of our alternate chain 2, which is a chain, and just be sure that you're going through 2 loops. Okay, chain 1. We're gonna switch colors here. Right, so you have 12. So for round 2, we're just going to attach our other color, and you can attach anywhere you want. You don't have to attach where you left off, and attach how you're comfortable with. So I just single crocheted, and I'm going to chain 2 for my alternate chain 2 that's going to count as our extended double crochet. And now we're just going to make 2 EDCs in each stitch. Okay, 1, 2, this is 3, 4. We're increasing. We're going to increase for a while. Okay, so go ahead and make 2 EDCs in each stitch, and I'll meet you back here. After your 24 EDCs, you just want to go ahead and slip to join to that chain, the top of the alternate chain 2, and fasten off. Now we're going to grab our dark green, but keep this still closed because we're going to come back to that after this row. To start row 3, we're just going to attach in any stitch. Oops. Oh, working with cotton yarn, it breaks so much. It's a little frustrating. There's a single crochet. We're making our alternate chain 2, and the repeat for this round is 2, 1. So we're going to make 2 EDCs in the first stitch, and then 1 in the next. Feel free to work in your ends if you want to, or you can wait till the end. Again, the repeat is 2 in the next. One in the next. So go ahead and complete that 2, 1, 2, 1 all the way around, and I will meet you at the end. All right, moving on to round 4. I went on ahead and slipped a join to the top of the alternate chain 2, fastened off, and now I'm just attaching my the third. What do I want to say, like a pea green. We're going to attach with an alternate chain 2, 1, 2, and then in that same stitch we're going to make another extended double crochet, and then we're just to repeat for this round. We're going to make 1 EDC in the next 2. 1, okay, again the repeat is 2 EDC in the next. One EDC in the next 2. Okay, go ahead and finish that all the way around, and I will meet you back here. All right, so as you end round 4, you're going to have an extra stitch. It's not going to end evenly like it's been with the first 3 rounds. So what we're going to do is do 2 together. And all that is just pulling up a loop, going through 1 loop, going through 2, don't finish, stop right there, and then yarn over and do the same thing in the last stitch. 1, 2, and then you'll have 3 loops on your hook. I can't talk today. And then you're just going to yarn over and pull through all of them so that we end up with the 2, 1, 1. And then go ahead and slip stitch right here and attach your yarn, and we'll be ready to do round 5. So we're switching to yellow, and the repeat for round 5 is the same as round 4, which is your alternate chain 2, which I've already done, and an EDC in the same stitch, and then 1 EDC in the next 2. So again, we're just repeating the previous round, which was 2 EDC, 1, 1, 2 EDC, 1, 1. Go ahead and finish that, and I will meet you back here. So I'm in the last 2 stitches, and again, I just have to have them, I have to make 2 together, because I have 2, 1, and this is going to be 1. Now, if you landed evenly, that's fine. But for those of you that ended up with 2 stitches like me, we're just going to combine them to make 1. Right? I'm going to slip stitch to join. We're going to continue on with the yellows. All right, so after you slip to join, we're going to go ahead and make an alternate chain 2 in that same stitch. We're going to keep our yellow, single crochet in a chain 2, and then 2 EDCs in the same stitch. So it's like a cluster, like your granny stitch. Okay, we're going to skip a stitch and make 3 EDCs in the top, not in between the stitches, but at the on top of your stitches, and that's the repeat for round 6. 3 EDCs, skip a stitch, 3 EDCs in the next. So go ahead and repeat that all the way around, and I will meet you over here. Again, that's 3 EDCs in 1 stitch, skip 1, 3 EDCs, skip 1, 3 EDCs, skip 1 all the way around. So after row 6, your sunflower should be looking like this. And I just want to mention I did end the row evenly, but if you didn't and you had an extra stitch, you already know what to do. So we're going to change colors to orange for round 7. So grab your orange. Round 7, we're going to go ahead and attach in between our clusters. That's where we're going to work into for round 7. And what we're going to do is make a V-stitch. So I have my alternate chain 2, plus I'm going to chain 2, and then I'm going to go back into the same stitch and make an EDC. So in between our V-stitches, we're going to chain 2. Hop into your next space in between the clusters and make your V-stitch, which is 1 EDC, just like you've been doing. Chain 2, 1 EDC. So in between our V-stitches, we're going to make 2 chains. 1, 2. Okay, I'll show you that again. 1 EDC, chain 2, 1 EDC in the same space. That is our V-stitch. Then we're going to chain 2 and then hop over here and repeat. So you're going to repeat that all the way around, and I will meet you over here. Once you have finished all your V-stitches and chain 2s, we're going to finish up by chaining 2 and then slip stitch into the top of the alternate chain 2. Chain 1, fasten off, and then go grab your burgundy color for round 8. For round 8, we're going to attach our burgundy or dark red. My label says garnet, so I guess you could use red too, whatever you have. Remember, might be a scrap project for some people. So we attach with a single crochet, and then we're going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hop to your next V-stitch, make a single crochet, and chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's all you're doing. Single crochet in your V-stitches, chain 6, 4, 5, 6 in between your V-stitches and single crochets. So go ahead and do that. Repeat that all the way around, and I will meet you back here. Once you have completed all of your single crochets and chains, we are going to finish round 8 with 6 chains, and then we're just going to slip stitch inside of that first single crochet of the round. Chain 1 and fasten off. Now we're almost done. This probably was the easiest round by far. So go ahead and grab your yellow for round 9, and I will meet you back. So for round 9, we are going to grab our yellow back again and work into these chain 6 spaces. So we did alternate chain 2 or a chain 3, however you've been doing. And we're going to count that as our first EDC and make 2 more EDCs for a cluster. Chain 2, and in that same space, we're going to make 3 EDCs. So this is very much like a granny square corner pattern. And that's what we're going to do in each chain 6 space for the round. We're going to hop over to our next chain 6 space and make 3 EDCs. 1, 2, oops, detached a little bit there. 3, chain 2, and then 3 EDCs. Super easy. You're an expert at EDC now, right? Extended double crochet. I love that stitch. Okay, so we're going to do that in each chain 6 space. 3 EDCs, chain 2, 3 EDCs, hop over to the next chain 6 space and repeat all the way around, and I will meet you back here. We will finish round 9 up by slipping to join in that chain 2, the alternate chain 2. And then now we're going to start our edging, which is our round 10. It's our very last round. So this is also easy. We're going to go right back into that same stitch and make a single crochet. And then we're going to single crochet in the next 2. The top of our clusters, and then inside of our chain 2 space we're going to make a picot stitch, which is a single crochet, a chain 1, 2, 3, and then on the other side we're just going to slip stitch. So then now we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 because we have 6 EDCs. Don't miss this stitch right here. It's very easy, so you'll need to be counting. So we're going to make 1 single crochet. All of these are on the top of the EDCs from the previous row. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the chain 2 spaces, we're going to make a picot, very easy, just a single crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then slip stitch on that other side. Pull your picot over so you can see that very first stitch right here and make your next single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Chain 2 space, picot one more time, single crochet, chain 3, 2, 3, and then slip stitch. And all this does is give you like a point, which I think is super cute. So go ahead and repeat that all the way around, and I will meet you at the end. I just finished my last picot of the round. I'm going to finish my last 3 single crochets. And then we're just going to slip stitch to that first single crochet. Chain 1 and fasten off. Let's move that out the way. And let's see if we can't bring that in a little bit. So this is pretty much what your sunflower should be looking like. So now real quickly, I just want to show you how to sew in your ends for those that don't know. The important thing, I've threaded my needle. The important thing is to go a couple directions, because if you go in the same direction and then just cut your yarn, it's most likely going to come out. So we're in that direction, we're going to turn it around, go back the same direction. And these are just tips. You know, if you're an experienced crocheter, by all means, sew in your ends how you want to. Then I'm just going to go that direction. And I'm on, you know, the wrong side of the work. Don't sew your ends in on the right side. I've done that a couple times. And then I'm just going to finish up by just going in between stitches and strands. There, that looks good. And then just, well, first you want to stretch it out. And snip your end. And that's how you do it. So sew the rest of them. All right, so this is what your finished doily should be looking like, your sunflower doily, or even colorful doily. Now this is the ruffled, okay? And if you opted to crochet the flat one, this is what it should be looking like. And of course, it's less ruffles. It does not sit completely flat, but a lot more flat than the other one. They both are adorable. So I just want to thank everyone for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. I apologize for any confusion. And together, let's continue to crochet it forward. Bye now.